What it is, y'all, it is your old boy Pilk, and you guys know what's coming today. Part 2 of the anniversary is upon us. This is absolutely nuts. Okay, there's a lot to discuss, okay? So let's just go ahead and roll into it, because it's going to take a good minute to get through everything. Pop some popcorn, do whatever you got to do. This is going to be one of the... I don't know if it's going to be like insane. It's not going to be one of the longest ones. Well, you'll see. Let's jump into it here. Let's see what we've got. So, part 2, latest info. Like I said, there's going to be a lot to discuss. As you can see, part 2 is going to have something to do with Artemis. Funny enough, and you'll see when we get down to it, we actually don't have the new name for Artemis because it's a spoiler. So, what does that mean? Hell if I know, but it's pretty awesome. But a lot of stuff here, guys. A lot of stuff. And the coin exchange is back for 4th anniversary, so that is kind of nice. Lots and lots of interesting things to go over here. Let's continue. Okay, clear all quests in part 2 to get 400 iris and claim 3 4-star guaranteed tickets. Sorry. It'd been better if it was 4. It's the 4th anniversary too. Anyway. 3 4-star guaranteed tickets plus 400 hours. I guess that is technically 4 polls, but neither here nor there. I always read this as 4 3-star tickets, but it's like that's really not that big of a deal. But apparently, if you complete the quest, I'm guessing that's probably at the end of the gacha. I really don't know, but that's still awesome. 3 4-star tickets and 400 iris is an absolutely massive deal. Like, so play the game, pretty much is what they're trying to say. Here are the new banners. Now, I will preface this by saying we do not have all of the information on these units yet. There will be a live stream tomorrow morning to discuss these, kind of like what we had last time. So, tomorrow's Before You Summon video is going to be a big deal. And I get the feeling we're going to get some info on Artemis, but we still probably will not get her name. That said, we are getting... I still can't remember how to pronounce this name. I'm going to butcher it, but since Apollo's back, you kind of could have guessed. He's back. Whatever you want to get, however you want to put that down, it's an interesting situation, but it not altogether unpredictable. Osvi, I did say we were going to get an Osvi unit, and we are getting an Osvi unit. So that's pretty awesome. And Artemis, and like I said, there is no info on Artemis at this point in time. So, very interesting. They did say that her name is an actual spoiler for the part 2 story, which is weird. But, I mean, they're going to drop her tomorrow night anyway. We're all going to be summoning tomorrow night anyway, so I guess we're all about to get spoiled. The one thing I do want to mention about the story before we get into it here, the voice acting for the story is postponed. So we're not going to get it for... they don't really say what state of time or however long it's going to be. But right away, the voices will not be dropped. The voices will probably come in a week or two after the story is updated. Remember, these usually drop for about a week. So expect about a week, maybe 2 weeks. Worst case scenario, 3, but I can't imagine the story is going to be postponed that terribly long. So if you guys were looking forward to doing the story on the streams, I am personally going to wait until we get the voice acting for it, because I think that's what really kind of like makes it fun. So that does unfortunately mean that watching the story on stream is going to take a back seat until all this drops. But when it does drop, we will definitely be covering it on stream, and it's going to be a ton of fun. So, but Artemis looks interesting. We'll see how this plays out. I don't know, but it's going to be interesting. This is the second banner, as expected. You've got Apollo and Ryu and Aisha. We kind of called all of these right here. So nothing too crazy. Flaring Gale Ryu. Guessing that, since it says Gale, I'm guessing that's a wind unit. So more wind units? Interesting. Blazing Aisha. So I'm guessing she's a fire unit, I'm guessing. I really don't know, but I'm going to go out on a limb here. And Divine Sunrise Apollo. So I'm guessing Apollo is going to be in the assist here. Would make the most sense. We're not going to see Adventure Gods quite yet, but I do get the feeling we'll probably see that in part 3. Also notice Vesta is not in here. And we did kind of predict we were going to get like an Adventure unit Vesta and an Assist unit Vesta. So I don't know if they're hiding another banner in here, but it would be really, really, really interesting if they were. They did it on part 1, and I don't know if they'll drop Vesta on... That's the interesting part here, is I don't know if they drop Vesta on an Untime Limited unit, or Untime Limited banner, just because she's so specific to the anniversary. So, but then so was Aphrodite to an extent. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Double the gacha rates once again. Now, remember, this double gacha rates is for all 4 stars. Or I think the 4 stars in the banner were just like last year and newer. So they're not bad 4 stars. Like, you're not going to pull a crazy bad 4 star. I believe if that's... I have to look at the old banner. But the one thing to bear in mind here is it is not double rates just for new units. Now, interestingly enough, it is on the paid banners. If you are doing a paid banner, then it's double rates for all the new 4 stars in there. You can't pull an old 4 star on the paid. But yeah, this was a major thorn in the side of a lot of players. And I'm going to empathize completely because my summons in part 1 were not that great. Like, I had to wail to get what I needed. Now, my whale summons were really, really good. But, yeah, that is what it is. I know a lot of people weren't happy about that, but it's back, guys. So be prepared for that. I did talk about it yesterday. Make sure you have your 8,000 Iris available. You're going to need to go all in on this one. And I can almost feel, just based on the units we have, that these are going to be almost mandatory. No telling. I mean, they might not be, but I'm willing to bet. 80s Vesta bundle. Mega bundle A, B, special bundle, and ticket. Kind of already guessed what these are going to be related to. A is going to have your adventure Starbond. B is going to have your assist Starbond, and so on and so forth. So be ready. A lot of us going broke tonight. Or tomorrow night. All this should go live tomorrow night. So we're getting to the actual schedule now. So, 4-star Artemis and Artemis bow weapon present. This will be a rebalance of the old Artemis adventure unit, which would be interesting because we haven't used her in a really long time. I actually have her details. I thought they were on a page here, but they're not. Her details. So, if you have the Artemis adventure, the really old one, here are her new stats. Skill 1, which is a 61 MP cost. Allies, fast, strength, dex, light... strength, dex, and light attack damage plus 35%. Adds 3 additional actions, foes, low light physical attack. So, at least she's kind of up to like last year's meta. Skill 2, 39 MP cost. Foes, plural, fast, highlight physical attack with temporary strength boost and removes strength and magic buffs, except assist skills, obviously. Skill 3 is a foe singular. Super light physical attack with ultra and guard rate and temporary strength boost. 35% dark resistance on her passive. And all counters are light physical attack. 90% agility. That's huge. 90% agility? Low what? 10% damage on critical and penetration. 45% strength and dex. And she's an insect killer, as would be expected. I don't know if they're going to change her numbers a whole lot, but we'll find out tomorrow. I would imagine she's going to get a little bit of a boost because she's a very old unit at this point. But then 90% dex kind of tells me she might not get a crazy upgrade. So we'll really have to assess that when it all drops. We'll probably get the information on her full rebalance with tomorrow's update. So, SA is foes, plural, ultralight physical attack with temporary strength boost, ultra penetration rate, and 35% AoE and single target damage. So, that basically is going to... That's a really good SA there. Not quite as good as Winnie's. I mean, Winnie's is 50%. But for a unit this old and a unit that's actually going to be useful on the light team, It's very nice. It's not, I mean, you can still use her as a Saxiel if you don't have Winnie, if you've got her, you know, got her back in the day. But, you know, just not as good as the Winnie unit. But somebody you definitely could use on the AoE light team if you're a light physical team, if you're not building like a rush team for Wargame or whatever. And even if you are, I mean, still, that SA is kind of nice. So we'll have to reassess, though. We got to see what her numbers are. And then 90% agility, I think, is going to make her extremely, extremely, extremely fast. Especially considering her first skill is a fast all allies buff. But we'll see. We'll see. But the best thing about that, honestly, is the Dex buff. I don't know. We'll have to see. Will she beat Lily out of the gate? Hopefully not, honestly. You kind of want her... You kind of want her to come, like, immediately after Lily. Would be a much better thing. Because if she beats Lily out of the gate, she's going to do the buff, and then Lily will do her debuff. So maybe she'll... I don't know. That'd be interesting. We'll have to assess that. We'll have to assess that. Neither here nor there. Let's move on. 1,500 days anniversary. This game's been alive for 1,500 days. It's insane. Tons of Iris missions. Clear the missions to get up to 1,500 Iris. I'm guessing that's just like the tons of items quests that actually will be on tomorrow. Make sure you guys have done those. Probably the same thing, and there's just tons and tons and tons of Iris. And then every few days something will come open. Hopefully we get Hero Fallen for running it again, which would be nice, but it doesn't say anything there about that. But 1,500 Iris. Who's going to say no to that? And being that this is for the 1,500 days, not the anniversary, I don't think that's included in the original 13,000 that they gave us. So, if you're adding this up, that is probably closer to what? If you go, let's say, Jester 3 and top 500 in record breaks. I think theirs was top 1,000. I don't remember. Anyway, you can accrue tons and tons. I know a lot of people were griping about the Iris accrual, and even I was kind of like on the narrow path to it this time around. But, yeah. They're just going to keep giving us Iris, guys. Don't worry about it. They know. They know. Also, maybe a hint that they're going to drop some more banners. The award-winning order-made outfit is here. Belle and Leafia. Ooh, I like these. I like these. Guys, if you didn't follow along, I think it was last year when they dropped the ones for Ryu and Eyes, I love these outfits. Basically, these are paid outfits. You have to go in, you have to buy these. They're like $20, and it usually drops some other gifts and stuff with you. But what's really neat is it actually changes everything. It changes the sprite, changes all that, gives a unique SA, and it affects all Belle units across the board, including the ones from from April Fools, which is kind of interesting. But if it's the same price, it's gonna be like $20 and USD, whatever that would be in your region, basically whatever the 400 stone pack costs when it's on sale. So yeah, that is pretty awesome. I really, really like this outfit. It's a pretty cool outfit. I will definitely be buying it 100%. This is basically what he's going to look like in town. That's what he's going to look like when you are going to, like, this view here. And like I said, unique SAs. Just a really, really, really cool addition. Here's Leafia's, and Leafia's is actually, and I'm not even a big fan of Leafia. Leafia's is adorable. Absolutely adorable. I like that one a lot. And then her SA actually looks like it's... No, actually, I take it back. It kind of looks very similar to the one that everybody else got. So, yeah. I'll take that. I'll take that. So, Leafia and Belle both getting unique outfits. Once again, those are paid. Those are whale fodder. But I do recommend it. They're really neat. And it overrides basically anything you're using. So, like, any Leafia you put in line is going to have this outfit. In fact, we've done it before where you make like a meme team, and it overrides everybody. Like, everybody's got the same outfit. It's hilarious. Team Unit Election. 4th Anniversary Specials. Worldwide Unit Election will be held twice. 2 winners will be added to the new adventure or assist units as a team. What? Let me see if I have some details on this. I don't remember how this works. I know we got this last year. All right. This is all in Japanese, so I really don't... I don't remember how this works. Maybe somebody can comment in the comment section. I don't remember how this whole thing works, but Worldwide Unit will be held... So it says it's held twice. 2 winners will be added as a new adventure or... Oh! Okay. I think this is like the unit election we got last year. Where we basically chose... Like last year we got to pick from like the kid units and all that stuff. These take forever to come out, so I wouldn't get too caught up in it. But yeah. Last year we got some pretty cool units out of this. But it did take forever, and I do mean forever, for them to get produced. So it looks like you can just pick from a generic lot of units, and they're going to just basically pick twice. So interesting that. We'll have to see how that plays out. We'll probably get more details on that. We'll cover that in its own video. What are these? Those are tickets of some sort. I don't have any notes on these tickets. I don't have any notes on these tickets. I didn't watch the live stream, guys. I've got Spectre and Yoko from the Discord that usually watch the live stream and drop these, but I didn't get any notes on these. But these are a ticket of some sort that's going to drop. Actually, looks like... What did I see these tickets before? We've seen these tickets in game, but I don't recollect what they do right off the top of my head. But... Oh, these are skip tickets! I should edit that out, but I'm not going to. Skip tickets as login bonuses. That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. They're so new, I completely forgot what they looked like. Sorry, folks. Your old boy ain't always the sharpest cookie in the bowl. So, there you go. Skip tickets as login bonuses. That's absolutely awesome. 4th anniversary exchange. So, collect medals and exchange them for luxurious items. Ooh, there you go. Bonds of the new units. I did say this was coming, guys. If you didn't get some of these units, now you have an opportunity. That's awesome. I like that a lot. Of course, gnome tickets are in here too. Hero lights are in here too. So yet another way, and I still kind of feel like we might get another chance at one unit. But it'd be like last year where you just get one shot at a unit. But for the 4th anniversary exchange is going to have bonds for units in the shop. That is phenomenal. Notice it's not just part 1. It's also, well, no, actually that's I would imagine part 2 is going to be added. And they might even add part 3. Normally what they do is they drop the shop, and then as the thing goes on, they add little bits to it, and usually have basically to like the end of the year to use your 4th anniversary tickets. They're going to drop a little bit of information on us now, and I would imagine when we get the full like deal on this, we can make our own video just on this exchange shop. It's a massive deal. But guys, if you don't pull some units, you got bonds here. Now you will only be able to probably afford maybe one or 2 bonds tops. I'd be shocked if there's anything more than that, but still, free bonds. Who's going to argue with that? Ooh, the daily quests are back. Hero Fauna quest. I need that. Player XP quest. You guys have been through here for most of these. If you haven't, if you're new at these, basically this is a daily run that gives you like a ton of Hero Fauna, Player XP, CP items, and Valis. And of course, with Player XP, you guys want to make sure that you bought that bundle that gives you the Valis knife and the XP armor. I'll cover all that in its own video. That is massive, y'all. Absolutely massive. Make sure y'all are paying attention to these things, because these are huge. And of course, XP quest. This is literally what that, or I'm sorry, Hero Fauna quest. I got XP quest on the brain. Hero Fauna quest should be dropping this week. Basically, you just get Hero Fauna for running it every day. So incredibly worth. There's not really a way to get a boost on this one, unfortunately, but yeah, just run it every day, guys. Run it every single day. And of course, once again, I'll drop a stationary video just on that by itself. All main story stamina at 1/3. So if you are farming the story, Once again, I will caution you guys, don't EOL the story. Every year, before the anniversary, I go through and I run a few of the stories, and I just kind of max them out, but I keep some available. I'm running low on story, I will be the first to admit that. But it is a great way to keep some still farmed up. But, you know, we have a ton of Bell Quest. If you haven't done, let's say like 1 through 30 all the way, it's a great time to do it. It's stamina 1/3. And remember, I believe first runs on all normal modes are still 0. So it's at least worth running all of the normal mode for Bell. I believe Eyes and Leafia and Ryu still cost stamina, but now it's 1/3. So go in there, take advantage, guys. Take advantage. But don't go too crazy, because you don't want to EOL the game. Weapon support upgrade campaign is, man, they got so much happening. Equipment upgrade, great success rates tripled. 7th zone, first clear reward doubled during the duration. So there you go. Make sure you are taking advantage of that too. Once again, I know I don't cover 7th zone as often anymore. I just kind of feel it's gotten repetitive. I cover it when I think it's interesting, but it's just kind of a redundant thing now, and everybody runs it every single week. And it just doesn't change very often. So oftentimes I push that to the back burner and we cover something else. But this is pretty cool. So if you guys are crafting weapons, if you're rehammering armor, you know, doing any of that kind of stuff, maybe ascending some interesting things, this is a great time to take advantage, because as you're upgrading, that triple rate on great success will pay out. Believe me. I have run completely out of upgrade items because of weapon ascension. That is a huge boon, and I've been waiting to ascend a few things, namely anklets and stuff like that. So I will be doing a lot of that during this event. Bonus Iris campaign, 1 time only. Ouch. Ouch. Hopefully you bought the last packs, because this is 1 time only instead of 3 times like we had last time. That's a bit painful, but, you know, it is what it is. Record Buster is back. Record Buster is 100% back, and we have Revis back this time. So that'll be dropping tomorrow night. Wargame goes away tonight, and she'll be popping in tomorrow night. That does mean she is probably going to favor some of the new units. And I'm guessing, since we already know that we got Wind last time and we get Wind this time, Wind will probably be one of the big ones. So we'll see how all that happens. But this isn't really giving us any clues here. Sometimes they give you a little element there, but there's no clues here. So I'm going to guess Wind, but I could be completely wrong in that. Could be Fire. Who knows? But Record Buster's back, and we'll cover that in its own video. I know I didn't cover it last time. I just ran out of time, but we'll definitely cover it this week. And, of course, 7th Zone, we've talked about that. And with the new events coming open, rewards are doubled, so make sure you take advantage of that. There is so much going on. Part 2 of the anniversary says drops 7/15 Thursday. Now, don't let that fool you. That is actually tomorrow for most of us, because that's all JP time. So those of us in the Western Hemisphere, that is going to be 7/14 tomorrow at about 10 p.m. So we will be live when that happens. We will 100% be streaming this drop. Great Tale 80s Vesta Full Moon. This is the new one. Then we get, of course, the gachas for it, and the bundles, and the order-made outfits are actually going on sale. Those are awesome. I will be buying those. Bonus Iris campaign goes live. 4th anniversary exchange goes live, so the tickets will be here. I'm sorry, the coins will be here, and we'll cover all those. All Main Story 1/3. 7th Zone, first clear rewards doubled. Equipment upgrade campaign will be here. Heroic Trials. No, okay, so we didn't cover it actually here, but we're getting the new Heroic Trials for the new banners. That's awesome. They're going to kick the one off then, and probably the next one off the week after that. Once a Day Hero Fallen Quest, and 7th Zone, and Record Buster. So much happening, guys. So I told you guys this is going to be a big video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Like, comment, share, and all that good stuff. We'll be back tomorrow, because they haven't dropped any details on the new units. So we'll be back tomorrow for the Before You Summon video. I do have the essays, but I'm going to save those for tomorrow's video, and we'll cover them at that point. See you all then. I got to catch my breath. That was a lot.